Sophie Wessex looked on the brink of tears as the Queen's coffin arrived at Westminster in a moving display. Sophie, Countess of Wessex, looked emotional as the coffin began its journey to Westminster Hall along with a number of other senior royals. King Charles and his siblings, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward, walked to the rear of the coffin, followed closely by Prince William, Prince Harry and Peter Phillips, the son of the Princess Royal. The Countess was travelling by car from Buckingham Palace to Westminster along with Camilla, Queen Consort. They were joined by Kate, Princess of Wales, and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. The King led his sister, Princess Anne, as well as the Duke of York and the Earl of Wessex in the procession. They were flanked by the new Prince of Wales and his brother, Prince Harry. Sophie Wessex on brink of tears as Queen's coffin arrives at Westminster. Image, Getty. Sophie hasn't left her husband's side since the monarch passed last Thursday. Image, Getty. Completing the procession is Princess Anne's husband, Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, her son, Peter Phillips, the Duke of Gloucester and the Earl of Snowdon. Following the procession, the Archbishop of Canterbury led a 20-minute service alongside the Dean of Westminster. Members of the public, some of whom have camped out on central London streets through the night, will now be able to file past the Queen's closed coffin from 5 p.m. on Wednesday. The Queen will be lying in state for 4 days until her funeral on Monday, September 19. It will be open 24 hours a day, although royal mourners have been warned of queues of up to 35 hours. Read more. Prince Harry looks down as he passes cenotaph. The Queen will now lie in state at Westminster Hall. Image, Getty. The casket was draped with the royal standard, with a velvet cushion bearing the imperial state crown, made for the coronation of King George VI in 1937. It features 2,868 diamonds and a sapphire, set in the center of the cross. Sophie was reportedly very close to her mother-in-law and has been noted as the monarch's favorite family member after she married the Earl of Wessex. The mother of two was dressed in all black and looked deep in thought as she arrived at Westminster Hall. Don't miss royal mourners pour in to pay respects to Queen at Westminster Hall. Pictures. Prince Harry looks down as he passes cenotaph. Inside, paramedics swoop in as royal mourner collapses at coffin procession. Video. Sophie looked on the brink of tears as she arrived at the service. Image, Getty. Trending. Her Majesty's family marched behind her coffin as it was carried to Westminster Hall, with thousands of Brits lining the route in the heart of the capital. Behind the King were the Queen's grandsons, Peter Phillips, Prince Harry, and Prince William, who were followed by the late monarch's son-in-law Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, the Duke of Gloucester, the Queen's cousin, and her nephew the Earl of Snowdon. The Archbishop of Canterbury then read the opening prayer, which the King led the royals in reciting. The family stood silently for the short service that the late monarch had put together with the Church of England before she died aged 96.